Hello boys and girls, welcome to my tutorial on how to run 4:3 stretch resolution on CSGO on AMD graphics card. As you can see, I have kind of fresh install of Windows here. At the moment, I'm running on native resolution of the screen, which is 1920 by 1080, and I am running it on 60 Hertz. Now, if I were to change this, because I can go under display adapter properties and I can change the settings to 144 Hertz. Now, what's the problem with CSGO and 4:3 stretch resolutions? So my native resolution is 1920 by 1080 and I want to play at 1280 by 960, which if you would check here, I do not have option off. I have 1280 by 720, but not 960. So if I go in CSGO as well, you will see that my game natively runs at my native resolution. So CSGO will, as default, run on the resolution your desktop is running on. So for me, that's 1920 by 1080. I do have some options for 4:3 resolutions, but there is no 1280 by 960 stretch, which I want to run on. So what do we have to do? First of all, to get rid of all this clicking and changing resolutions, as I said, every time you change resolution, it defaults back to 60 Hertz and you have to go in menus and change that again. That's a lot of work. We do not want to do this every time we want to change resolution to run our game at the resolution we want to run it. So what we will do is download an external tool. It's a really simple tool. It's free as well to use. So you go in Google, you type hotkey resolution changer, you get a result. I think it's the first result which will take you to this website. The general software looks something like that. At the bottom, you will have download link. So you download this software, it comes in zipped form, you just unzip it, so extract it or do it with WinRAR, and you will be presented with a software like this. I will run it as administrator, and this software will appear down here in the taskbar. You double click it, you open it, and you will have options of two different resolutions. One should be your native resolution you will use on your desktop, and one should be resolution you want your game to run at. That resolution is 1280 by 960. We do not have that option, as you can see. So what do we have to do? We have to create custom resolution in AMD software. So we will open up AMD software. It's called Radeon software. You either open it up here or you search for it somehow. You should have it installed if you have AMD card. So I will open it up. Usually the screen you will be presented with is this home screen. You go under gaming, then you go under global graphics, and then you go under display because you're changing display settings. Here on this side, you will have a lot of options to change your brightness, contrast, saturation, etc. What we want is custom resolution. First time you will try to create custom resolution, you will be presented with some agreement text. You scroll down through that and you accept. Then you should be able to create new resolution. For me, that will be 1280 by 960 at 104 Hertz. If I try to create this resolution now, it will not work. That's because timing standard is incorrect and we'll set it on CVT. And right now you should be able to create custom resolution. So we have 1280 by 960 at 144 Hertz. How do you check this? You check it going into display settings, and here should be an option presented somehow. Maybe I need to refresh. And it's available here. The same thing actually happens with this hotkey resolution changer. It will not refresh itself. You still do not have option in here. That's why you need to close the software and reopen it. And when you double click it, you will see 1280 by 960 and you set it to 144 Hertz. Now you have two resolutions between which you will be swapping or changing. This one when you will be doing your desktop work, this one when you will want to go in game. Now we have one more problem which we didn't tackle. Right now, if I run CSGO, it will run at 1280 by 960, but it will be 4:3 resolution. It will be kind of like with black bars on the sides. That's because we didn't enable stretching on our graphics card. So to do that, you go back on the screen where we were, where you have custom resolutions, and you need to enable GPU scaling. So scaling, that's what it's pretty much gonna do. It's gonna scale your resolution to something. So right now it's disabled, we're gonna enable it. So you need to enable GPU scaling, and instead of preserve aspect ratio, because this would preserve 4:3 resolution, we want it to be full panel. So with this, your 4:3 resolution is gonna be stretched onto the whole screen. So right now I'm running at 1920 by 1080. This is usually when I do my desktop work. So what I would do when I want to run the game, I would simply go here, change it to 1280 by 960. I will run up my CSGO. And as you can see, if you go in settings, under video, you have 4:3 resolution, 1280 by 960. We can check this also in console. If we type mat info, you will get bunch of graphic settings, and up here somewhere it's gonna be your display mode, which for me it says 1280 by 960, 144 hertz. It is stretched on my screen. I don't know if you can see it on YouTube video, but it's completely stretched for me, and that's how I want to play my CSGO. So when I quit back to desktop, I would simply go in hotkey resolution changer, change back to my native resolution, and it happens easily at a simple click. That's how you play CSGO at 4:3 resolution on AMD graphics card. If you liked the video, please drop me a like, comment, subscribe, whatever. If you have any questions, you can ask me. Thank you.